How to send crypto from our Coinbase wallet back into any exchange so that we can trade it or cash out. If you have your Coinbase wallet open, you should see all of your assets in your wallet right now. And because Coinbase Wallet supports different blockchains, it's going to give you the icons in the bottom right and tell you which chain that your assets are on. So you can see the Ethereum icon here. There is no logo, and that means it's the Ethereum mainnet that I have this asset on. For BNB, it's BNB coin, but it's on the BNB Smart Chain. You can see that in the bottom right-hand corner. That's the logo for BNB Smart Chain. So I have two assets on two different networks. So to send into an exchange, we simply need to go to the exchange and make sure that they accept the asset and the chain that we want to send it on, because we have to use the chain that it's on from our Coinbase wallet. So go over to your exchange. You can use any exchange here. It doesn't matter as long as they support the network and the coin. So as an example on Coinbase, press send and receive, press receive here. And then it's going to say which asset are you sending in. So I'm going to click this and let's see if they support Ethereum. They obviously do. Every exchange is going to support that. So I'm going to press Ethereum right here. Now remember, my Coinbase wallet has the ETH token, but it's on ETH mainnet. So that means I have to send it over ETH mainnet and I have to receive it on ETH mainnet. Right here up in the top right on Coinbase anyway, you can actually click the network that you want to use. So if you have assets on the Arbitrum network or Avalanche or any of the others, you have to obviously send it and receive it on the exact same network. I've got Ethereum on the Ethereum mainnet, so I'm going to click that, press I understand, and then I get the address that I have to send it to. What happens if the centralized exchange doesn't support the coin that we have? So let's say in my wallet I have some coin that I've traded and I want to cash out. I go over to my exchange, I search for the coin and it's not there, so they don't accept it. So what can I do? Well, what I have to do is go into my wallet and swap it into a coin that is accepted on the exchange. So the most popular coins are either a stable coin like USDT or USDC, and then the base layer coin of the network that we're using. So for an example, if I have a coin on the Ethereum network, what I can do is press swap. So I'm going to press swap. Up at the top, I'm going to make sure that I'm on the network that I want. So you can see the network. I'm going to choose Ethereum. So let's say I have some coins on here. I can then swap from any coin that I have ownership of. You'll see a list of them here, and then go to and then choose an asset that would be accepted on your exchange. So you always need a gas coin to pay for transactions when you swap and when you send. So most people will actually take coins that they have and then swap them into the base layer coin, because that way they can sweep all of the value that they have into the exchange in one transaction. So most people will swap down to the base layer coin of the network that they're using. So if you're on Ethereum or on one of the layer 2s, you'll swap into ETH. And so you can just swap from your asset into ETH, do that transaction on the decentralized exchange first. Now, Coinbase Wallet is basically an aggregator, so they're going to try and get you the best swap from around crypto. Although, on decentralized exchanges, you're going to have to pay gas fees. So always make sure you have the gas coin of the network that you're using to pay for gas and then to pay for the transaction out. But once you've done that and you've used the swap feature to swap it into the base layer coin, you can then go back to your exchange and now you have the base layer coins. So again, we have some ETH. And we can choose that. And then if you're on Ethereum, make sure that network, or if you're on any of the layer 2s, you can see the networks that are supported right here. What happens if we have assets on networks that aren't supported by our centralized exchange? For example, with Coinbase Wallet, you might be using Coinbase Exchange, but if you have BNB or some other chains, it's not supported in Coinbase. You can see here on Coinbase Exchange, they don't support BNB, and there are many other networks that they don't support. What can we do here? Well, we're going to have to either bridge the asset or just use another centralized exchange as a bridge. So as you can see here, if you press bridge in the middle, you do have the option to bridge from one network to another within the Ethereum ecosystem. So if your exchange supports Ethereum, it's going to support all the others anyway. So bridging isn't really an issue. If you have, for example, BNB, you'll see that you can't bridge this to Ethereum or one of the layer 2s, which is probably what you'd want to use. So what we have to do here is basically have multiple exchange accounts and use the exchanges as bridges. So if we go over to Binance, they of course accept the BNB coin on BNB Smart Chain. So I'll just send into Binance that way, which is a lot easier. Then from Binance, you can switch that coin into either a layer 1 coin or a stable coin, and all exchanges support that. So if you swap the coin that you have into a stable coin like this, you can then send that out and withdraw via pretty much any network that you want to any exchange that you want, because they all accept the stable coin and the layer 1 coins. So that is a way to get assets from your Coinbase wallet and bridge them by using exchanges from one exchange into a universal asset and then send it out into other exchanges. And you can use cheap networks to do this because it's just a message between one exchange and another. I'll leave links below to all of the exchanges I use. You can get some deposit bonuses if you're new on those. Now that we know the best way to get the asset that we want into the exchange that we want, we can go ahead and withdraw it from our wallet. So go into the exchange, search for the coin that you want to receive. So for me, it's BNB. So I'll click this, press deposit. From here, we need to choose the chain that we are sending it on. I know that I've got BNB on the BNB Smart Chain, so I have to receive it on that chain, which is at the top. I'm going to click that, and it's going to give me the deposit address. So I'm just going to copy that. Then we go back to our wallet, and we choose the asset that we want to send. So BNB, choose send down at the bottom. And then here, how much do you want to send? So I'll just press max. We can go through to next. And then from here, it says, where do you want to send it? So we know we're sending it into our exchange address. So I'm just going to paste that. It's going to check. You can see the tick icon here. So it's checked that this address doesn't have any errors or anything. And it's checked the blockchain and it knows that it's a valid address. So down here, I can just double confirm and click that address. And then it's going to give me the details. So I'm sending this coin on this network and I'm sending it to that address on the same network. Here's the wallet. And it gives me the network fee, as you can see, which is 4 cents. So remember, every single blockchain transaction requires the base layer coin to pay for gas. So on Ethereum, that's ETH. On ETH layer 2s, it's ETH as well. On BNB, you have to have BNB coin. And for Solana, it's SOL and so on. So make sure you have that. And from here, if the details are correct, press confirm down at the bottom, and it will send as a blockchain transaction that will go into your exchange account within a few minutes.